In this video, we will present 21 common foods that can even kill your dog when ingested by them. Knowing these foods can be the best way for you to protect your four-legged friend. So let's take a look at the foods that should not be ingested by your dog. Watch the video until the end because the last food may seem harmless, but it is the most dangerous. 21. Garlic. Dogs are susceptible to the harmful effects of garlic due to a substance known as thiosulfate. This compound is indigestible for our canine companions, leading to its accumulation in the bloodstream, ultimately resulting in the rupture of their blood cells. While it's true that you may not intentionally offer garlic to your dogs, it's essential to recognize that garlic is a widely used vegetable in our culinary creations. Therefore, exercise caution before allowing your dog to partake in a shared meal, such as a steak prepared with garlic. 20. Avocado. Avocado fruits contain a substance that is harmless to humans but is very dangerous for dogs. This substance has the potential to induce the accumulation of fluids in the pulmonary and thoracic regions of a dog, resulting in compromised respiratory function. Dogs often eat whatever is offered to them, so it is essential to exercise caution and never leave avocado parts where your little dog can pick them up and eat them. 19. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts have a high fat content and are rich in minerals, vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, making them a beneficial choice for human consumption. However, it's important to note that dogs have distinct metabolic processes compared to humans. Ingesting macadamia nuts can cause gastrointestinal discomfort in dogs, resulting in symptoms such as nausea, diarrhea, pronounced weakness, and even transient paralysis. Therefore, never allow your dog access to this food. 18. Yeast. Avoid allowing your canine companions access to raw bread dough, as it can lead to alcohol poisoning. Yeast tends to undergo fermentation in their digestive tracts, inducing twists in the intestines, being absorbed into the bloodstream, and generating ethanol. The main repercussions include abdominal distension, intense agony, and overall discomfort. While not fatal for dogs, the experience is undeniably unpleasant and distressing. Therefore, protect your beloved pet by ensuring that yeast remains out of reach of their curious and charming snouts. 17. Peaches. The pits inside peaches contain amygdalin, a cyanogenic glycoside. If your dog indulges in several peach pits, they may find themselves in a delicate situation as amygdalin releases cyanide into the circulatory system. Cyanide, as we know, is a potent poison even for humans. Additionally, small dogs may risk choking on peach pits. Therefore, it is crucial to discard the pits in the trash. Peach flesh, on the other hand, poses no danger. 16. Cooked bones. Bones can be offered to dogs, but not just any type of bone. It's very common for people to give cooked bones to dogs, especially poultry bones, but this is a danger for dogs because cooking alters the bone structure, causing it to splinter when chewed by dogs. These splinters are very dangerous as they can not only hurt the animal's mouth, but also cause inflammation in the stomach wall and, in more severe cases, result in perforation of the intestinal tract. Therefore, never offer cooked bones to dogs, especially poultry bones. If you want to treat your dog, offer them raw beef bones. They will love it, and it's harmless. If you've been enjoying the video so far, before we move on to the next topic, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to not miss any videos. 15. Dried grapes and raisins. The consumption of raisins and dried grapes can potentially pose a danger to dogs. Even ingesting a small amount can lead to a visit to the emergency veterinary clinic due to the risk of kidney failure. Key warning signs include an abnormal increase in thirst accompanied by a noticeable decrease in urine production. Therefore, it is advisable to ensure that your canine companions are kept at a safe distance from grapes, raisins, or unprocessed treats containing these ingredients. 14. Xylitol. Xylitol occurs naturally in fruits and vegetables such as plums, strawberries, cauliflower, pumpkin, corn, among others. Additionally, it is used as a sweetening agent in certain baked goods, candies, chewing gums, and even toothpaste. While xylitol is harmless when consumed by humans, it can be fatal for dogs, causing a sudden drop in blood sugar levels and harming the liver. The main manifestations of its adverse effects include weakness, vomiting, difficulty in movement, and seizures. Therefore, dogs should be kept away from toothpaste, chewing gum, and other foods containing xylitol, especially those of baked origin. 13. Leeks and onions. Similar to garlic, the consumption of onions and leeks can potentially affect the red blood cells of dogs, leading to the development of severe anemia. The manifestation of symptoms may not become apparent until several days later, requiring thorough investigations by your veterinarian to identify the underlying cause. Therefore, it is advisable to prevent your dog from accessing onions and leeks. Although these foods are not considered ideal treats for dogs, your furry friend may mistakenly perceive them as toys and end up chewing and ingesting them, posing potential health risks. 12. Citrus oil. Is your little dog wagging its tail with joy at the scent of your citrusy snack? Does he enjoy savoring the traces of orange juice on your fingers? Fear not, as such canine inclinations are perfectly acceptable. However, the use of cold-pressed citrus oil is considered less acceptable as it poses the risk of inducing liver failure. Typically used for medicinal purposes and as a common component of numerous essential oils, citrus oil should be kept out of reach of those curious noses. Additionally, as a precaution, avoid applying any essential oil to your dog's skin, as there's a possibility of him licking and getting intoxicated. 11. Alcohol. Naturally, you do not intend to intentionally expose your canine companion to intoxication. That's not even under consideration. However, alcohol is present in various other substances, from mouthwashes and cleaning agents to fragrances. Therefore, it is imperative to protect your dog from substances containing alcohol, as even a minimal amount of alcohol can be fatally harmful. Signs of alcohol poisoning in dogs include vomiting, impaired breathing, and impaired muscle coordination. Experts claim that just 8 milliliters of pure alcohol per kilogram can lead to death within 12 to 24 hours. Therefore, it is crucial that alcohol or any substance containing alcohol is not within reach of dogs. 10. Salt. Did you know that salt poisoning can be lethal for dogs? According to experts, 2 teaspoons of salt per pound or 4 grams per kilogram of body weight can have fatal consequences for dogs. Initial symptoms include lethargy, followed by tremors, diarrhea, vomiting, elevated body temperature, and even seizures. Therefore, the next time you open that bag of potato chips, try to keep your dog away. Offer them a canine treat or some moist food instead. This ensures that your furry friend stays clear of salt-containing foods. 9. Dairy products. Dogs typically exhibit lactose intolerance, making milk, cheese, and other dairy products potential triggers for significant gastrointestinal discomfort. Although not necessarily fatal, these dairy-induced afflictions can manifest as diarrhea, vomiting, and various other stomach-related issues. In certain cases, such complications may even require veterinary intervention and hospitalization. 8. Cat food. Despite superficial similarities, cat food and dog food diverge significantly. Primarily, felines and canines have distinct dietary requirements. Surprisingly, cats are inherently carnivorous, driven by a biological imperative to consume meat. In contrast, dogs, being omnivores, can sustain themselves from a broader range of meats, vegetables, and fruits. As a result, cat food tends to have a higher meat content, rich in fats and proteins. Although cat food is not an immediate threat to dogs, prolonged consumption by the dog can lead to gastrointestinal disorders, diarrhea, and other illnesses. And that's certainly not what we want for our furry friends. 7. Bacon. The typical American consumes approximately 18 pounds of bacon annually. However, this can pose a significant risk to the average canine companion. Dogs have a penchant for bacon, readily devouring it from your hand. However, bacon is high in fat and salt. The primary health danger associated with dogs consuming bacon is pancreatitis, a condition resulting from inflammation of the pancreas. Pancreatitis is a painful disease that requires substantial veterinary intervention, marked by symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. Therefore, it is advisable to keep any residues of bacon fat, ham, or other fatty meats out of reach of dogs. Although they may not appreciate this precaution, it will certainly contribute to their long-term well-being. 6. Chocolate. Whenever you unwrap a chocolate bar, your dog may salivate with a strong desire for a piece. It's nearly impossible not to share the taste of chocolate with your furry best friend, but while our bodies can process all the substances in chocolate, dogs cannot. Therefore, we should not share chocolate with dogs, as it can cause stomach discomfort, vomiting, dehydration, and even internal bleeding, seizures, potentially leading to the death of the animal. Resist the temptation to share chocolate with your dogs, as despite its delicious taste, chocolate is harmful to them. 5. Tobacco. Well, tobacco is not something you would willingly give to your canine companion. Generally, dogs do not show a preference for tobacco. However, cases of nicotine poisoning in dogs are not uncommon. If you are a smoker and tend to leave your cigarettes around the house, your curious dog may take the opportunity to chew on them. Dogs often have a penchant for chewing various objects indoors, whether it's a bottle of liquid nicotine, chewing tobacco, nicotine-containing inhalers, nicotine patches, or even cigars. Accidental nicotine poisoning can pose a serious threat to your furry friend, with early warning signs manifesting as restlessness and gastrointestinal discomfort. Additional symptoms include abnormal heart rate, seizures, diarrhea, dilated pupils, salivation, lack of coordination, and, in extreme cases, paralysis or tremors. For nutmeg. Nutmeg is considered potentially toxic to dogs, as it can cause symptoms such as vomiting, changes in heart rate, disorientation, and seizures. Baked goods containing nutmeg do not pose a threat. However, it is crucial to ensure that your dog avoids directly chewing on containers or packages containing nutmeg, as this could result in serious toxicity. 3. Mustard. Small amounts of mustard are not lethal when ingested by dogs. However, they can cause significant gastrointestinal discomfort. In fact, some veterinarians use it to induce vomiting in dogs. Mustard, along with its seeds, exhibits considerable toxicity to furry companions. Therefore, offering mustard-covered meat to your dog is not advisable. Although your dog may ingest it, their stomach may strongly reject it. 2. Fat scraps. Be cautious when considering feeding your dog fat removed from meat. While they may greatly enjoy the fat, it is harmful to dogs' health. Raw fat has the potential to induce diarrhea, vomiting, and even pancreatitis in dogs. In some cases, consuming high-fat foods can result in blood infections. Therefore, if you don't consume these fat scraps, extend the same courtesy to your dog. 1. Caffeine. Dogs should steer clear of coffee, tea, cocoa, and even certain carbonated beverages. These drinks contain caffeine, a substance capable of significantly speeding up dogs' heart rate. Caffeine intake can result in abnormal heart rhythms and respiratory failure in dogs. Signs of caffeine poisoning include unusually increased thirst, restlessness, compromised bladder control, vomiting, and diarrhea. The consequences of caffeine exposure for dogs are serious. In certain cases, it has proven to be fatal. It doesn't take much, just a few sips of coffee or tea can spell doom for them. Therefore, never leave a cup with leftover coffee near dogs, as they may be attracted to the smell and end up ingesting and poisoning themselves with the beverage. In summary, our canine friends have dietary requirements distinct from ours. Certain foods considered exceptionally healthy for us can be fatal for them. Adopting a specific dog diet is the most effective way to avoid any cases of diet-related illnesses. If you enjoyed learning about foods that should not be consumed by your dog, please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Also, leave a comment if your furry friend has ever had to be taken to the vet due to ingesting inappropriate food. Thank you for watching the video.